Hey everyone, my name is Sailor Mimi and welcome back to The Boss. Last time we left off, we entered the Stanley Parable, one of the most annoying games on the internet. Just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, something's going on with the narrator. He's kind of weird. Is anyone wondering if there's something kind of weird going on? Nah, of course not. Everyone gets stuck into their own computer at least once. It's practically mundane. Give me that. I mean with the narrator. Well, he really does sound like the narrator from the copy of my game. From my copy of the game. Mine either. Maybe it's an imposter. Oh, I'm sorry, he doesn't. Okay, do we really need to start coming up with conspiracy theories? I'm just saying he's kinda acting weird. I guess I'm mostly concerned with why the boss's office looks so much like yours. Yeah, that is weird. I wonder if it has something to do with this boss guy who is preventing me from getting us all back. It is weird. Oh, I got it. Maybe it's you. Sure. I'm pretty sure I remember sabotaging myself. No, hear me out, okay? So maybe you're gonna end up in Oxford, right? And you'll bang your head and you'll go evil and then go back and die. Okay, what? To sabotage your past self? No, I don't think that's it. It make more sense if you said he split apart in two people. And we all just evaporate? Okay. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for sharing.
And finally, Not Stanley found himself in a truly terrifying and chilling place. A cavernous chamber, filled to the brim with television monitors, upon which bearing the numbers of all the employees, and Not Stanley being one of them. He was shocked, not slightly embarrassed, but altogether the mysteries were beginning to build and compound to one satisfying and grandiose conclusion.
Why did we stop here? I don't know, maybe to press buttons? Do you do everything without thinking it through first? No, I think a lot of things through. Very seriously, like naming you, Billy. You did that off the cliff. Well, what else do you think we need to do in this room? Actually, I think Jack might be right. And might as well press those buttons and see what happens. Okay. Okay, maybe I need to press them in the right order. No? Okay. Where to next? Back to the elevator, I guess. I think I saw a hidden button there that we might have activated. Who knows? Oh, okay. I feel like we haven't hit the game that this game is gone into with. I'm just gonna name it right now. Portal, because that's the only game I can think of that can kind of go with this game, but I could be wrong. So is anyone hungry? No, not really. Exactly, it's so weird not to get hungry anymore. Is that why you've been talking about food this entire time? Don't you think I haven't noticed? I'm just trying to remember a time where I had the comforts of eating delicious food like cookies and cakes. Don't forget gummy bears. And chips. And gummy bears. Gummy bears are delicious. And they're your little friends. Sounds like my kind of meal. Now I miss being hungry. Why did you have to bring it up, Cliff? I was happy not noticing. sorry, I just hit my microphone. I wonder what's over that way. Last time I saw one of these, there was definitely a good reason for it being blocked off. Will that just give us more inconvenience to find out what's out there? I don't think running into danger is the best idea. Maybe it'll open up later on. Why is Ginny smarter than everyone here? 'Cause she actually thinks. Oh, gosh, I wouldn't say that. Don't put yourself down, Ginny. I'm glad you're part of the team. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. Oh, thanks, Jack. So, if we're done being all sweet and friendly, can we get back to the story?
The mind control facility was too horrible for Not Stanley to comprehend. Had he really been controlled this entire time? All his thoughts, his actions?
Yep. Okay, we can't do anything with the button, apparently.
And he did it. Somehow, against all possible odds and expectations, Not Stanley had freed everyone. It was a joyous, exuberant, classical example of a hero done well. Everyone would be free. No one would be told what to do, or what to think, or where to go. No one would have to pretend to be a narrator after being fired unfairly for something they didn't even do. And our hero, Not Stanley, bravely and proudly basking in the glow of whatever he did that freed everyone. Well, he knew where he was going.
Oh, okay.
He was off on another bright adventure. What new mysteries of joy and wonder would await him beyond that glowing door?
Yes, please.
No, come on! That was a beautiful story. I don't want to have to do it again for Not Stanley, who won't appreciate it. Why can't I get someone who appreciates my stories? Now we have to do it all over again. And it won't even be the same story because you're just going to pick something else. Oh, what will the narrator say? It'll be so angry now. Let's go in the other door. Let's push something else. Let's lock ourselves in a closet. What will he say? What will he do?
Okay, dear God. What is your problem, dude?
Curious as to what happened, Not Stanley left his office.
Oh no, dude. Do try to contain all the that excitement. Like it's the same? Yeah. Okay. Fun. Oh boy, do I love this game.
Not Stanley and his co-workers. Wait a minute, no, this really can't be right. I mean, I know we're going off the cuff as it is, what with the renewed stage after the freedom ending, but we really cannot go anywhere if these doors aren't open. I'm going to have to look into this, hold on.
Oh good. More test
called
subjects.
it! Sorry.
What's that? Who are you?
No need to play dumb, Employee 207. They ought to know what you've been up to this entire time.
But I'm the narrator!
That wasn't even a nice try. You don't sound anything like the narrator. More like a sound-alike who's auditioning for Saturday Night Live.
Come on now, that was uncalled for.
But I really must thank you. You've brought me more test subjects, like I've asked for. So I suppose you're actually good at something. You might want to introduce yourself, though. Seeing as you're going to be working with them more, it's best for them to get to know the real you.
Yeah, you know what? She's right. I'm not actually the narrator. Surprise.
Gee, I'm shocked. Let me put on my shock face. They did a really good job for voicing Glass, so.
Shocking, I know.
Yeah.
And you're not actually getting out of here. GLaDOS and I have teamed up to find and test subjects for the future of Aperture Science.
We're now in a good game.
Or the present. Seeing as we currently have no one to run through these tests, we're not too picky. Despite your obvious lack of intelligence, we are required to use what we have. So congratulations. You're all at the top of your group. By
there
default.
Goes that screwdriver that GLaDOS likes to dig into for your self-confidence. She really needs to work on her motivation speeches.
Anyway, I don't think we should spend too long out here. While there is no discernible passage of time here in the digital world, we do need to get a move on. The average human lifespan is a pathetically short 70 years or so. Even shorter in Billy's case.
Burn. Well, I mean, he does respond, so I think that actually makes his lifespan a lot longer.
Oh, I like her. She shows potential. Actual potential. Not the kind that leaves you high and dry, having been overrun by a wave of disappointment. That being the case, I have exactly the teams that we need. We only have 2 functional tests at the moment, but I see now how to divide you up perfectly.
Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Did you just separate us by a loading screen? Using a loading... Yeah. Rude.
I suppose we could record how long it takes you to go insane listening to this song, but that would be needlessly cruel. It would be more humane to throw you in the incinerator just outside the door.
I've never tested anyone before. This should be fun.
Okay, who even are you? I've never seen an employee 207 in any of my games as far as I can remember.
You have seen me. But I guess you don't remember. You've killed me, though.
He has. Wait a minute, I've killed you? Then what game are you from?
I guess it's kind of hard to remember someone who's just one in a crowd. Party hard?
Oh, he's that guy he missed.
All I was doing was partying innocently, and then you murdered me. Or at least, you did when you finally noticed me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry about that, but I mean, that is kind of the point of the game.
Yeah, it is. And yes, I know I'm supposed to die. It's a small roll, but it's something.
Okay.
And all I wanted was for my roll to go off without a hitch. But you almost didn't notice me in the tutorial level. It's a small roll that I wanted to do right, and you almost messed it up.
So you're taking this all out on me because I almost didn't kill you?
Well, not fulfilling your game role, or at least having a near useless experience, was kind of a blow to me, you know?
Oh dear.
I ended up leaving my game to find one where I'd be more appreciated.
That sounds like going Turbo.
Who? Never mind, I guess it doesn't matter. Point is, I went to work for Aperture Science, met a man named Stanley, boring guy.
Yay.
Long story short, I got fired for something I didn't even do. But I managed to lure the narrator away with a cookie and took over his recording booth, so there's that at least.
Okay. Wait, you lured the narrator away with a cookie?
Never underestimate the power of baked goods around video game
That is
characters,
true.
Jack.
You can lure me away with cookies or gummy bears any time of the day, and I'll be happy. As long as there's nothing in there that can kill me.
Yes, well, as exciting as all this exposition and reveal is, I'm sure you're going to want to get to the test. This room wasn't designed to last, you know.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose where you come from, most rooms are permanent. This particular room was designed to be disposable, left standing only for about 30 minutes after its creation. Huh. We at Aperture figured that with the amount of test subjects we were going through, sanitation was an issue. It was more cost-effective to create and destroy holding chambers when necessary, instead of sanitizing the old ones.
Did I ever push buttons for that?
Perhaps.
So, Stanley word for aperture? Oh boy, that explains a lot. Yeah, it does.
Anyway, seeing as this room was created about 29 minutes ago, you should probably head through the portal. Welcome to the Friction Inhibition Gel Test, or the FIG test, as some presumed clever scientists have called it.
Let me guess. Lots of fruit puns came out of that, right? That's too easy. Those jokes are all low-hanging fruits. Ugh.
Cliff Smedley, I will be sure to make a note in your file.
Oh boy, what did I do wrong? Are jokes not allowed?
Oh, you aren't in trouble. I was just going to note that you believed you were clever. It's honestly kind of charming whenever the test subjects assume that they have the necessary wit to complete the tests. But we'll see how well that wit serves you here.
Digging.
The cube you are pushing around is the Aperture Science Weighted Companion Cube. This cube has been coated with the complementary FIG agent, hence why you two won't slide on the floor, and will accompany you on your journey through this puzzle, serving as your beloved and faithful companion. See to it that you do not break its fragile
Gotcha.
cubed heart.
You're an idiot and a douchebag, Cube. Did I break it yet? I wasn't planning to, but okay. No, Jack, you see, this is how they get you. She's trying to emotionally manipulate you into believing that, so you'll feel exactly the way she wants you to during this test.
By the way, I should inform you that due to emotional complications, the Aperture Science Weighted Companion Cube cannot come in contact with the Glacier White testing surface squares. It has also updated its online status, and it says that you are now officially its best friend.
Don't let her manipulate you, Jack. I will be your beloved and faithful companion through this test. Probably my heart belongs to... Okay. Oh, your girlfriend? Well, that's kind of a strong word. She's a girl and she's my friend, and I really like her, but she's not my girlfriend. I see. Well, maybe someday.
Provided she hasn't overlooked him for another handsome specimen. Then again, I'm honestly surprised that anyone would find either of you two viable candidates for coupleship.
I'm going to ignore that. Yep, just gonna ignore that. Okay. Okay, push it across the floor. Cannot contact with spice goals. Okay. Why are you helping? What's the point of testing if you're just gonna help them? And do I want to get lost? So I don't want to freak you out, but my brother Eric's girlfriend name is Adrienne, and she's also a fan of yours. It's probably not her, Cliff, but we'll keep an eye out. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video right here. If you guys like it, subscribe to me, maybe leave a comment down below. With that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day with your life, and in the name of the First Lady Earth, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!